Elizabeth, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey girl, hey. Come on and like and subscribe and join the family. Here at my channel, we talk about everything girl talk, okay? We talk about real shit. So if that all sounds good to you, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. But today I'm coming to you with a little different of a video because I was thinking to myself, you know what is my next move? As you all know, I've gone through a ton of changes in my life over the last 12 months. A lot of just heartbreak, a lot of turmoil, a lot of grief. And I am so thankful and so glad that 2021 is behind me, because that was just the worst year of my life. And so 2022 is all about, glowing up, moving forward, and just stepping into my destiny and my purpose and whatever it is that God, has for me and my family at this point in time. And so some of the things that I want to bring to fruition, some of the things that I am manifesting require some money, some dinero, some cash, okay, baby? So because of that, I was like, I need to be saving because I need to position myself. I'm thinking about moving when my lease is up here. I am thinking about some of the things that I want to do, some of the places I want to go, vacations I want to take my children on. Just things. I got things, okay? I gotta get snatched. I gotta get this, I gotta get me a whole 360 lipo. I gotta get me, mommy makeover and all of that good stuff. I gotta get my glow back, So it's things that I want to do that is going to require some cash. And so now that the holidays are behind me, I'm like, what better time is it to really start to save? And I started this challenge because I had saw this going around on TikTok at the end of last year, and I thought it was such a cool idea, and I had even started to do it, but then the holidays came and that was that. And so now, like I said, that everything is behind us, I'm like, let me get this together, because in the next 6 months, I need to be thinking about, or actually within the next 3 months, I really need to be buckling down and deciding what am I going to do as far as my living situation. Am I going to rent something else, or am I going to be actually looking to buy something at this point? What is it that I want to do? And so I said, let me just, start to prepare, because God is all about, faith. And we can't just be asking for things, or praying about things, or manifesting things, or trying to manifest things without aligning ourselves to what it is that we are looking to do. So if I want to buy a house, I need to be saving some money, because I need to have, even if I don't need a down payment, I'm going to need some money for closing costs. I'm going to need some money for an emergency fund. I'm going to need some money to furnish that new house. Then I need to just be starting to align myself up to what it is that God has in store for me. So with that being said, I want to introduce to you all, this is not my savings challenge. I didn't make it up, but this savings challenge is 5K in 100 days envelope challenge. So it is so simple. It is such a simple idea, but it works. So first, what you're gonna need is some envelopes. So you are going to get you 100 envelopes, and you are gonna label them 1 through 100. And then what you're gonna do on each day, you're going to put the amount of money that corresponds with each envelope. So what that is going to look like is, on day 1, you're going to put in $1. On day 2, you're going to put in $2. And so on and so forth. And you're going to do this every day until you fill your 100 envelopes. Ideally, if you do this every day consistently, you will have saved $5,000 in 100 days. So you have to, here's going to be the tricky part, at least for me. You have to figure out what works for you. Are you the kind of person that carries around cash? If you are the kind of person that carries around cash, then this might be more easy of a savings challenge for you than it might be for others, because you always have cash. You take what you have in your pocket at the end of the day and you stuff your envelopes with the amount that coordinates with what you have. Simple. You might even end up saving the money before the 100 days, depending on how much loose cash you just happen to carry on you from day to day. Someone who doesn't carry cash on their person like myself, I have to be mindful with either taking out the cash to put it in the envelopes, or figuring out when am I going to withdraw the money to put it in my envelopes. Am I going to do it on a weekly basis or a bi-weekly basis? Am I going to coordinate it with when I get paid and just pay myself for how much I need to stuff into those envelopes for those, coordinating weeks? I have to figure that part out, and that's going to be the same thing that you have to do. For me, and I know some people that instead of using the envelopes, they have just put it in an account. So they have a savings account, and then they're just putting the $1, $2, $3 over there for the coordinating days. And if that works for you, then that's the way that you should do it. Just bypass the envelopes and just pay yourself on each day with the amount of money that coordinates with what day it's on. That probably would be the easiest way for someone like myself who doesn't carry cash. However, I am such a swiper, and I am in and out of my account often because I'm always moving money around. I have a few different accounts. I have an account that I pay bills out of. I have my spending account. I have the savings accounts attached to the checking accounts, and so on and so forth. So I'm always in and out. If I'm just like trying to balance things, if I'm, moving money over to my kids' accounts, whatever it is that I'm doing, I'm always in and out my account. So I'm always seeing the money that I have. And so for me, it's always a good mind trick to not see money. When I bought my first house, I had put my money in an account that I had no access to. It literally took me like a week or more to get the money out of the account. So it was such a huge deterrent because it wasn't a quick transfer. Because it was going to take me like a week or so to actually get the money in my account, I would be like, bump it. I'm not even going to pull the money from there, because by the time I get it, I won't need it. So that is the kind of person that I am. I don't need to see or have such access to the money. And you might think, but you have the money in your house in the envelope. That's access like a mug, right? Yes, but I am not a cash person. I do not like to use cash. I like to use my card and I swipe. And so having cash is a deterrent for me as well. I just don't use cash. So I think I'm going to be using the envelope method, because I think that will be the easiest way for it to be like out of sight, out of mind for me. I just have to figure out, am I going to, just every week go to the ATM and pull out the amount of money that I need, which is what I think that I'm going to do. That's going to be the hurdle for me, just training myself to do that, because I don't go to the ATM for nothing, because I'm always swiping. So that'll just be something that I will have to train myself to consciously do until we conclude the challenge. Now, I wanted to also just bring up to you guys, hold on. All right, now, so I also wanted to bring up to you guys, what if you needed to save or wanted to save more than $5,000? What if, you got some things coming up and you've been wondering, like, how am I going to get this money together? What if I needed more? There is another level to this challenge. It's 10K in 100 days. It's the same premise, but instead of putting $1 or instead of putting, $1 in for day 1 and $2 in for day 2 and $3 in for day 3, what you're going to do is you're going to double that amount. So day 1, you put in $2. Day 2, you put in $4. Day 3, you put in $6. Day 4, you put in $8, so on and so forth. And by the end of the challenge on the 100th day, if you're looking to, double down, you would have ended up with $10,100. So depending on what your needs are and what you are capable of, what's going to be realistic for you, you assess your budget. You can either save $5,050 in 100 days or $10,100 in 100 days. So again, I tell you guys that this is not a challenge that I made up. This is a challenge that's been going around for probably the last 3 to 4 months. And I did find a couple of printables on Etsy, so I will link them in the description box below, just in case seeing that visual will help you and motivate you to keep going and what to do and how to save. If you need to visualize and have something printed out or, as your screensaver on your phone for the next 100 days to remind you on what you need to do, I will link those printables that I found on Etsy in my description box below. And I'm excited because, I got some things that I need to do. And I'm ready. So as you saw, I put, the cash that I happen to have. I actually have been holding on to that little bit of cash sitting on my nightstand for the last couple of days because I knew I wanted to do this video for you guys. And so I'm glad I was able to put this together. I hope you all are going to be joining me on the savings challenge. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up for me. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you know each and every time I drop a new video. I drop a video 2 times a week, every Sunday and almost every Thursday. Alrighty. If you're going to be doing this challenge, let me know in the comments below. And then what we'll do is we'll check in with each other periodically, see how we're doing with our savings. And at the end of 100 days, we'll see what we all ended up with. Did we meet our goal and make the 5,000 or the 10,000? Or, did we fall short? Either way, we ended up with more money than what we have today. So I hope you all will join in on this video or this challenge with me. And yeah, stay tuned. More videos coming. Definitely a lot of stuff going on. A lot of things that I want to show you. And yeah, let's do this. See you in the next video, guys. Bye. Got a different view, 여유롭게 달려